Yo, welcome to Gridiron Chronicles, where each week we'll bring you exclusive interviews with players, coaches, and unsung heroes who embody the true spirit of the game. I'm your host, Josue, and today we got
Antwan Woodberry, Roll Tide, number 3. Reigning champ, reigning MVP, trying to go back-to-back in both.
So let's start off with this. You contacted me and you asked for this interview. So what was the nature of this?
Nature is just a lot of people. I really ain't talked like my first year coming in, so it's just second year is really where people see my expressive self with all the things that came with it, and then like really seeing it now. And it's been a lot of like talk and everything, so a lot of people could like just talk like when it comes to like the social media and the aspect of that. Me personally, I want the people to be able to hear my voice and be able to see the face to the voice and all that. So it's the reason why I brought it here today.
So do you feel like people are basically kind of like dismissing you guys? Because I've been looking at some of the social media posts. They'll be like vengeance over after the vengeance over after the Lopes, you know, in the league basically itself. So do you feel like they're still dismissing you guys as well?
Yeah, I feel like they still dismissing us. Like pretty much we did what the thing we had to do. Like we won the first game this season. We lost back-to-back games to the Reapers, and then like technically it was like a disqualification with y'all, but you guys were up. You guys really technically won that game, if we say that. And then it just took the team really pretty much coming together, and then like the coaches and stuff. And then when we got our stride and when we came through it, we showed like we really like the best team that's coming to it. So it's just like everybody dismissing us like, oh, like the vengeance, like I understand like the Lopes like we're lucky and all that, but it's just like you can't say the vengeance, you can't say the Lopes. Like right now, we the top dog, we the reigning champs. Like nobody can take that from us. And then if they want to keep putting us down, well then I guess they're gonna have to see it this year coming up, because we're going back to back.
So have you started your off-season training already?
Personally, a few of us have like already did like our conditioning and stuff like that, and got our throwing and everything getting situated. We're just waiting pretty much for our coach. He just had surgery on his knee and everything, so we're pretty much waiting for him to get back from that. Bo has some like family stuff that he did, like for some vacations and things of that nature. So once everybody gets back and like from doing their vacation and things of that nature, we're gonna get back to our off-season conditioning and then get straight into our OTAs and get ready for the next season coming up.
So people dismissing you guys still, let's go back on top of that. Is it putting a chip on your shoulder?
Yeah, it's chip on my shoulder. It's me. It's like me. Anything fuels me. So it's just like with the Vengeance beating me my first year in there in the playoffs, fueled me for this season. I came to this season way harder, and then played hungrier, and I brought that to the team, and then that's when the team fought and played hungrier. Now we did what we supposed to do. We won the championship. Now everybody's still saying it like, oh yeah, the Vengeance, they're coming back harder because our name is the Vengeance, and like they gonna come back to take the top. And then now it's the Lopes, they got the hype around them right now, so everybody's like, oh, Vengeance and Lopes. But it's like, okay, like where's the Roll Tide at it? At the end of the day, the Roll Tide is still the reigning champs. Like you still got to go through us, even if you got all the hype right now. We still the ones you got to see.
So everybody, well, we can see that you are a captain on the team. You know, you're the vocal leader. You know, you get everybody going. Will it be the same this year?
Yeah, it's gonna be the same for sure. If the team, I say, like they depend on me to be able to speak up and things of that nature, because they know if I'm quiet, then it's like it's something wrong, it's something going on. So they know when I'm speaking up, and then when I'm talking and when I'm feeling them, they like, okay, it's time to go. Like Antwan's here, Antwan's ready to go. Antwan, we know Antwan gonna do. We know what he's gonna bring to the table. It's time for us to bring that same thing. So it's just I gotta put on a higher level of energy for them, so then they can get to the energy and we can be able to fight. Because the team, we depend on each other, but it's just, I say they depend a big part on me to being able to speak up for them, because they won't speak up a lot of the times, but they know I'll speak up all day.
So speaking of energy, do you feel like people feed off your energy?
Yeah, definitely. I'll say the team feels off my energy when it comes to things of that nature. Like even me just saying something, or if I make a play, I make a big play, it's like I always do some gesture, like let's go. Like I'm screaming, I'm saying, I'll make a quote, like whatever it is, like with you guys, like when we played you guys the second game, I'm like, hey, this not week 3. like off of that, and then once I started saying that, the rest of the team started yelling, "It's not week 3" and everything. So it's just when the energy I'm bringing, I know they gonna feel it in, and they gonna bring that same energy coming back.
So with you guys winning the championship, you guys are gonna get like players, from like different teams and everything like that. Like, would you explain what would you tell them like about how you basically act and how the team is?
Pretty much I'll say not to bring your ego too much. Everybody got their ego, but like not to bring your ego too much, because at the end of the day, it's a team aspect. It's a team sport. Like whatever way that feels you to play your best football, bring it, but bring it in a team aspect way where it's not you trying to be solo and trying to be your own individual. So it's just bring it and be prepared to be a team, because at the end of the day, we're going to be a team and we're going to build together. One bad straw could mess up the whole thing. So we definitely don't want that at all.
So what are you guys doing, like, on the off season to create that unity with the squad you guys already know that's coming back?
Pretty much it's really like us getting together whenever we can. Like just pretty much just like if we go to like LA Fitness to go play basketball, just go watch a game or anything, just talking and just like going over old things, like watching old films and stuff like that from previous games of the last 2 seasons, and just going over stuff that we missed with cues that we missed, and just being able to talk to one another every day and just pretty much checking up on the teammate, because at the end of the day, once you create that bond and create that friendship and then the brotherhood, that brings it to the field to another different level. So it's like the off season is really more building our relationship and building our bond, because once you have that on the off season, then when the season comes, it's just like that. It snaps right away. It snaps into place.
So with Bo being out, you said Bo was he was out, and then one of your coaches is out. So do people see you as the player coach of the team when they're out?
I say it depends on what aspect. Offense, I say they look at me big right now on offense, and then like in just other things, like we have other few players like Jelani. I say they look at him big on defense as a player coach. Bobby, definitely big as a player coach too as well. Drew, our quarterback, he definitely stepped up a lot this year, so the team definitely looked at him big a lot as a player coach. And then Krishan, like that's like I say he's like our full player coach right now, because like everybody listens to him because he plays both sides, offense and defense, and he's our biggest dude. So it's just like he's big. But yeah, I say they listen to me as a player coach, but I don't really like to be in that role. I like to let the coaches like take over that. I like to be just like the vocal leader.
Okay, so we were talking about energy and how people feed off you. So what player specifically you feed off them, like of their energy, of their nature?
I say I feed off their energy a lot is Jelani. Jelani is for sure, because Jelani he wears 33, I wear 3, so it's just like we got that 3 bond, and then like he captains the defense, so I captain the offense, and then it's like Jelani, I know whatever play he's gonna bring in 110%. Like I don't care if his shoulder's broken, he has a torn knee, torn ankle, or whatever. Like I know he's gonna give it 100 every time, and he's gonna bring it. And then he just like he makes it serious, but he brings a little play into it, so that it's like, so you can't be too serious or mistakes and things that can happen. So it's just Jelani is a big person that feeds me.
Okay, so out of anybody on this wall that's behind you, what team are you looking forward to playing the most?
Looking forward. Who we got? The Lows, Warriors. Looking forward to. I'll say the Lopes. I'll say will be a big one to looking forward, just because it's a new team that I haven't played before, so I want to be able to witness them. The Vengeance, I look forward to them. Like I mark them every year. It's just because it's the Vengeance. They're always going to be a team. They're always going to be a team that comes to fight. But the Lopes, I'll say they'll be a big one, because a lot of the players I've never seen maybe. So it's just to be a big one coming from the league, and then just see how Lucky brings them on there. And then I'll say the Warriors will be one I'll look out for this year, because they have a whole new looks, and I see they're coming with like a whole new philosophy and everything, and they got a few players coming over there, so I want to see how they come. But the biggest mystery that I'll be able to look forward for this season will be the Lopes, because it's a new team.
So right now, could you get off the couch and start playing at a high level right now?
Yes, I feel like I go play anywhere right now, so I go play arena, XFL, USFL, NFL, college, anywhere I go play at a high level. It's just I have a different motor, I have a different spirit. Like me, it's just like at the end of the day, I'm a dog. Like I'm him. Like it's whatever. It's like ain't nothing gonna stop me at the end of the day. Like my main position is corner, but you see me over here on Roll Tide. I'm playing running back and receiver and all that because that's what the team needs. Because we got a lot of corners, and I go play corner when we need it. But it's just like I can play any position you need me to. For real, for real.
You guys, so say if all of your linemen get hurt, you gonna go out there and play center?
I'll go play center. Like if it needs to be, I'll go play center. I'll get a block. I'll hold the big dude up there as long as I can. I ain't gonna say like I'm gonna pancake or anything like that, but he ain't just gonna be able to blow through me for sure. For sure, he gonna feel me. He ain't gonna be like, oh shoot, little dude, I'll keep bringing.
So what are you guys' plans for OTAs? Are you guys have a set date?
Yeah, we're looking to get into it like at the end of August, really to like try to get like voluntary OTAs, and then when it comes like to October, November, it's when we start getting into those mandatory OTAs and just being able to get the new players accustomed to what we got going on, and then bringing back old veterans and things of that nature, and just everybody getting acquainted and getting to the plays and getting like our schemes and everything. So it's just quick off our feet, so we don't have to worry about it come like game one where we don't know what's going on, where it just flips just like that and we're ready, and then everybody sees like the Roll Tide is back on what we're doing.
Oh, okay, so I understand. So far, if it seems like you're ready to play at a high level right now. You've been training and everything's been going on. So, how would you feel? Just this is going based off feelings right here. So, how would you feel if your team wasn't as up to par with you? As level of playing.
Like the Roll Tide.
Yeah, the Roll Tide.
I mean, if feel like that they're not up to par. If that end up happens and ever happens, I'll do whatever I can to like push and whatever we can to get everybody in the right schemes where we could get up to par, where people playing where it helps the team. They may be uncomfortable with it, but if it helps the team and it benefits us and we play a lot better in that way, then we'll have to do it. Like just like our team this year, like we're a short couple linemen. Bo playing right tackle, like everybody knows Bo is like a defensive end. He really doesn't like to play tackle offense, but he's playing offensive tackle. Krishan, like I said, he mainly D-line guy. He's coming in there. He's playing right guard and things of that nature. So it's just a lot of different keys that we got to push in. Like me, for instance, like I play corner, and then like I've been playing receiver a lot, but like Coach see my old film and stuff from high school when I played running back. I haven't played running back in I don't know how long. So he's like, all right, I need you to go play running back. So then in that key, that like changed our offense a lot, I say, because people are like, whoa, like we don't know what's going to go on in this aspect. Because then it's like, dang, he's in the backfield. But if he goes to the receiver too, it's like we don't know which offense we're going to get from the Roll Tide coming.
So excluding people from your team, we're going to say no Roll Tide on this one. Name your top 3 offensive players in the league.
Top 3 offensive players in the league.
That's not including you either. Top 3.
Top 3.
By number. You can do.
Okay, I'll say definitely who's up there is I'll say Lucky for sure. Lucky is just he's a big motor for the Avengers offense. I'll say Lucky for sure. Old boy for the Warriors, the little receiver guy. I think he wears 8. Dude's pretty smooth. Dude's pretty nice. I give him that. He definitely makes some big plays. I'll say Lavender as well for the Vengeance, and then I got one more where I feel like he doesn't get enough credit is number 2 for the Crusaders, the receiver. He was a big key of their offense. So I'll say I'm gonna go with top 4 on that.
Okay, one more.
No.
Top 5. Let's go top 5 actually.
Top 5.
Yeah, one more.
Yes, one more. You said not including Roll Tide, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not including Roll Tide. Let's see. Who we have. I'll say who also doesn't get enough credit is number 10 for the Tigers. Dude. He plays receiver, quarterback, running back, tight end. He does a lot for their offense. So I'll say them top 5 when it comes to that.
Okay.
Without including me or the Roll Tide.
Let's do top 5 players on defense.
top 5 players on defense. Okay, I'll go with not including Roll Tide, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll go for whatever. I think he wears like 56 or 58 or something like that for the Warriors. He's like the DN guy. He's definitely up there.
Oh, JoJo.
I think so. Yeah, JoJo. I'll definitely go Jose, 10 for Vengeance. I'll definitely go him. Who else? I'll definitely go. What's the safety for Vengeance? 11. I'll definitely
Joseph Jensen.
Yep, I'll definitely go Joseph. I'll definitely go Dede as well. 18 for the Vengeance. Who else? Let me see. Number 5 for the Crusaders as well. Yes, I'll go him. That'll be my top 5 defense.
Yeah, it sounds like you got a a nice little lineup right there. I like that.
Yeah.
Coaches in the league. What coach do you respect the most despite the Roll Tide? Like, let's not bring the Roll Tide in. This is like based off, how you feel about a coach. It could go top best offense, 2 offense and 2 defense.
Coach I respect, not including the Roll Tide, who I say the Crusaders offense, their coach, I don't know his name. He put a lot of schemes up that was definitely good that he cooked up. I'd go Warriors offensive coach because they had a pretty good offense when it went away. They put 8 in a lot of good situations where he was able to feed. So I like the way they had that set up. Defense, I'm gonna have to go with my dog Jose with the Vengeance. He cooked up some defensive schemes for sure. Another defensive coach who I'll go to. Even though I say they're not in the league no more, I say the Warriors defensive coach, I feel like he had a pretty good scheme. Like, it wasn't really like a lot of points I seen scored on them the past 2 seasons. So I'll say Warriors the Reapers defensive coach for sure.
So everybody has a lot of respect for you. Everyone knows your name. Like, if they didn't know it last year, they definitely know it this year. And I really appreciate you, stopping by, and you requesting this, interview, because I feel like, the league needs this. They need to know what the Roll Tide is about. They're not just gonna sit there and dismiss a team that won a championship. So I basically all I can say is, come hard. And we already know you're gonna come hard, but just prepare everybody to come hard with you as a team, as a unit. And I feel like you have like the brains and the skill level to actually do that.
Yeah, for sure.
And I really thank you for showing up, man. Like, I appreciate you, and I appreciate you, putting my numbers in for podcasts, because you attract numbers. I don't care, like you really do.
Yeah,
and
for sure. I got you.
All right, it's all serious. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.